Check out the link in the description below and you can find a worksheet that goes along with this lesson. Welcome back to Ukulele Corner. We've been looking at the CAGED system and just preparing for it in the first 2 lessons, getting our fingers comfortable, remembering those open chord shapes, the major chord shapes, and now using bar chords. Finally, what we can start doing is with each of those shapes in the next series of lessons, we're going to look at how we can start to move them up and down the neck. So we'll start with C. We looked a little bit at this in the last lesson. We did a C chord, but replace the 3rd finger with a pinky. Imagine that our 1st finger is a capo, and then slide up a fret. So 1st fret bar, 4th fret with a pinky. And there you go, we have a movable shape. Because there aren't any open strings involved, this keeps all the intervals the same. It just shifts the different keys. So C, open, C sharp, 1st fret. D, the root or the note that names the chord is on the 3rd string or the high string. So what's playing here, there's your root, there's also one up there. Then we have a 3rd, and we have a 5th. 1 fret higher is going to be E flat, D sharp or E flat. 4th fret, there's E. 5th fret is F. Let's stop there. See if you can get these notes to ring. If your hand gets tired, you're not used to bar chords, just shake it out, try to relax. It's more about hand position than strength. You want to have your hands comfortable and agile enough to be able to hold down these shapes. But if you learn how to relax and use the proper part of your finger, straight up and down, parallel to the fret, nice curve with the pinky. I'm not reaching for the note. My thumb's not way up here or way back. It's really low, right behind the 2nd finger. There you go. I'm not trying not to bar or bend too much here. I'm trying to keep my wrist straight and curve, really curve my pinky. My forearm is forward instead of back. That's the main thing that's really going to help here. So the pinky's not reaching at all. It's very curved, index straight up and down. You can do the note test. So that's F. How about F sharp or G? G's way up high, right way at the 7th fret. G sharp, A would be at the 9th fret. B flat at the 10th fret. It gets a little trickier when you go up beyond that because you don't really, it's hard to bar when you run into the top of the fingerboard. So you could work on that just going all the way up to whatever's comfortable for you. Probably the 10th or possibly 11th fret will feel really good. So let's try that together. Let's try to play C. Now move up 1 fret with your pinky, create that bar chord. C sharp. 2nd fret is D. 3rd fret, D sharp or E flat. 4th fret is E. 5th fret, F. F sharp or G flat, 6th fret. 7th fret is G. Then 8th fret, G sharp, A flat, and then finally A. Way up at 10th fret. You can get a lot of mileage out of these shapes. Now, what we're going to look at later is how they connect together, and that's where the magic starts to happen. That's where then you can use them in whatever key you're playing in. I think of them, I memorize, well, let's say if I'm playing in C, you often go to an F chord, or you might go to a G chord. If we know how to link that together, hey, whatever key we're in, we're ready for action. 1 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 1. So if you're playing a song that uses those set of chords, you can immediately transpose to another key just by physically knowing the shapes. So that's one of the great benefits of this system, is that you can play any song in any key. So have fun with the C major shape, and I'll be right back with the next shape we're going to look at. It's going to be the A shape.